kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
What is up, everyone? You guys can't see me. Oh, I gotta move my chair over. This thing's so big. So, I wanted to kind of just put everything into one video. So I figure first off, I will show off this big sucker here. So obviously we know this is the Axial SCX6, but I did a couple things to it, nothing crazy. Had to fix the cage in the back. Lights were working. I just had to redo the wiring, but put the interior back in. But what I actually did to this of my own, which I really didn't have to do anything too crazy, but I don't even know if this thing's gonna work here like this here, there. So what I did was I don't even know how I'm going to be able to show you this. So let's try this. Okay. So when I got it from my buddy Jared, there was extra lights. I think they were for the interior or something. I don't know. So anyways, they were red. So I actually drilled a couple holes, mounted the LEDs. So now I made myself some front rock lights, and it didn't cost me a dime. Also did, I don't know if you can see it over here. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to move this sucker over here without knocking the camera over. Wired in a BEC just as a precautionary thing. I didn't finish detailing the motor yet. But the other thing I wanted to show off, and I put a link in the description for this. This is from Kevin Fine. This is the clipless mounting system. As you can see the clip here. Sorry, this thing's too massive. But clips down. No movement whatsoever. It latches pretty darn good. Underneath, you just literally push it, it opens right up. Let me see if I can show you on the other camera as well. Okay. This thing's massive. Oh, okay. So it's right under here, but you guys probably can't see too well, and this thing stinks. Okay, right there is a little clip. Just push it and right up. As you can see, it was easy. Only took me maybe a minute or two to just undo these two middle bolts, slide it over the old mounts. He included the screws. Literally, just locks right in every time. One of the best upgrades I did on this big sucker. Other than that, everything else is pretty much, pretty much stock. Don't really plan on doing too much because the thing always works. So, but yeah, nothing too crazy on this one. I don't know how you guys like your Axial SCX6. I see a few people lately selling them. I'm kind of curious why they're selling them, because I don't know. Still don't know really how much use you can give it unless you have a plan of attack on knowing where you're going. I usually just keep it in the trunk of the car just in case I find something that I think should test this out. But really didn't do much of anything else. You got to support everybody, so you can't really. That thing's a monster to move around. You guys ain't really going to be able to see it, but Kevin's Laser Designs, I just know who he is. Supporting him with his stickers. Got my buddy's place in the front. Wrong way. Camera's backwards. Spool and Performance. And just our Reckless RC sticker. Nothing else really done to this because it works good. I have no issues with it. So I'm not going to go ahead and just start throwing money at it because this one's a little bit more expensive. So let me move this. All right, now that I kind of muddied the bench here, let me shine a little bit more light on here. Okay. I don't have my other lights set up today. So what I'm going to do is grab this one, and I'm just going to adjust this a little bit more. Okay. I don't know if that made it worse or better, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. So, obviously, we know this is a 3rd gen Camaro, but this body is supposed to possibly fit the Traxxas or the Losi drag chassis. The Traxxas chassis on this thing was just off enough to drive you nuts. So the front tire or the rear tire, you could not center it. So this one is completely centered. It fits perfect on the Losi chassis. That's what it was intended for. I literally got this chassis from my buddy Tom. He surprised me with it because I've been slacking for a while now on finishing it. And I really just didn't really want to spend the money, especially considering I already had the Traxxas drag truck. So this wasn't no big deal if it didn't get done. But this is the Proline 40th Anniversary Edition body, and it looks good. I mean, I know I showed this off a few times before, but I mean, that front end looks good. It looks identical to what it should. The back taillights, I mean, beautiful, perfect. I do have some glue to get off. I tried just a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and it didn't do nothing. So on to something else. But I am excited to run this. I don't know if I'm going to run the rear spoiler because it covers the rear taillights, and the taillights actually look really good. So I don't think I'm going to run the spoiler. But what we'll do here is so as you can see, this thing actually looks really, really good. Move that down so you can't see it on the lens. All right. But, I mean, they did a good job with the shape. This body line here looks a little weird. But I think they were just trying to capture the tailgate. But it also works good for Tom's got T-tops. And I think he may make a T-top car. But I'm not really too sure. I'll let him show that one off. But obviously you guys know what the Losi drag ready to run setup is. So I think this one is a 6500 kilovolt. Yes, 6500 kilovolt Spectrum setup. Like I said, I mean, this thing is stock. It's literally brand new. Tom gifted it to me. Probably also to return the favor of everything I gifted to him. So we will probably end up gifting each other more stuff in the near future. But I like it. Nothing special. This is just another thing to keep me going. I will end up doing something with the sides to tuck them in a little bit more, because these are straight down, and obviously if you know the 3rd gens, they come in a little bit and then go down. So I'll probably end up doing that. I'm hoping this week to take it for a kind of a test. I don't know where yet, but I'm hoping Friday morning or afternoon I can run somewhere and retest this one and retest the Traxxas drag truck. Which that one, I don't mind beating the crap out of it. This one will probably stay running just 2S like they call for. I don't even know if they got a 3S class. I never really, probably should have looked into it. But I did not do that. Like I said, there's a good looking body. Like I said, it comes with the rear spoiler, but it covers the nice taillights. I don't want to do that. I really do not want to do that. But other than that, I don't really plan on doing anything much. It'd be nice to try to find a louver to match Dad's Camaro, which I will eventually probably do a video of both of them doing burnouts together. But that's down the line. Let's see here. I guess I can bring up the box because obviously there's not much to talk about. Nothing really crazy going on with this yet. Okay. What's up, JP? We gotta get together again soon. So, this came the other day. I'm hoping the camera's high enough that you guys will be able to see when I start opening this. I already know what it is, and I just wanted to open it on camera because I'm like a little kid. Because I think this is neat because I also had one of these. So, I figured what better way to do this than do it right on YouTube. But as you can see, we will cut right into Cross RC. Yeah, JP, they did an awesome job on that 3rd gen Camaro. They really did. That blue looks so good in the sun. You better make it to the rally. I just got my van all set up. I'm hoping it doesn't start on fire. Oh boy, I'm cutting myself. Go with the grain. Go with the grain. I'm about to find out what's in the box. Oh, look at that. Oh. Can you see that? Oh, no, you can't see that. You can't see it. This is what's in the box. I am so excited for this project. All I know is I have a feeling this is going to be difficult to get out of the box. So we're probably going to have to do some rippage here. Oh boy. Trying to save the box because this thing is sweet. I'm gonna try to save this box. All right, no blood, no, I didn't break anything. All right. I need a bigger area. Oh man, why are these Cross RC trucks so heavy? All right, we ain't gonna need this no more. I can go down there, over there. Hey, look at this. It's got a solid thud. Man. So, this is the Cross RC WT4. This is the, the flatbed recovery tow truck. Obviously, it's a kit. Eventually, they'll probably make a ready to run. I'm not sure. But let's see. Let's move this here. Ooh, some stickers. Some stickers. Oh, a receipt. Don't look at that one. Ah. All right, we're just gonna put that. We're gonna put that one. We're gonna file that one over here. Use that one. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right here. So Cross RC stickers. More stickers. Look at that. Oh, they even got pages marked off. What's going to screw you up the most here? What do you got? We got a good old Cross RC card. This one, this passed approval. Just let you guys know that passed approval. Okay, so we got some Cross RC towing service, some stickers. We have some caution and dangerous explosion hazard. All right. We got the old gauges there. That's cool. I remember when I had mine, it was awesome. Towing service. All right. So we got some stickers. I can't read Chinese, but I don't even know what that is. I can't read that. Looks like some servo information. Okay, so that's servo information. And it makes sense because it's on the servo page. So this is going to be definitely a detailed build. This is going to take some time. Definitely going to take some time. Finished product. All right, anyways. So Cross RC WT4. This is cool. Okay, so let's move this over to the side for now. And let's see if we can see the box. Okay. All right, let's do it this way here. Okay, let's try it this way. So, electronic controlled motor drives the flatbed to slide and lift. Fully detailed scale parts. Nothing crazy. Dual rear wheel construction, manual differential lock. It's not too often you hear that from Cross RC. Let's see if we can shine some more light up here for everybody. Okay. Let's see. Wheels and tires. 1.9 steel wheels with a 108/30R 1.9 truck tire. C-type aluminum alloy frame rails, aluminum alloy slide rails, rear wheel drive system, ladder chassis, heavy duty leaf springs, high torque brushed motor, 2-speed gearbox, all metal gears. Front steering axle, so all the LED light system. They weren't really specific when these came out about what you were actually going to need and not need. Like when you read the instructions, or the information, it was like they were going to give you stuff, but then they weren't going to give you stuff, and then they were. I don't know. So we'll find out during the build, I guess, what we need. But I mean, it looks cool. I'm excited to dig through this thing. Definitely excited to do this. This is definitely the kit version, and it's probably Cross RC. Give it a little while after these are all sold, and you'll probably end up seeing a ready to run version. because they always seem to do that. So let's get the one off my face here. Okay, never mind. There we go. All right, so let's go through and see what we got. All right, now I'm trying to get the lights a little better here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right, so looks like we got some bumpers, some inner fenders, some light buckets. Don't know what those other pieces are. But definitely look like front bumper and fenders, inner fenders. And then we got a bunch of other stuff here. Looks like a rear bumper. Some other headache rack, it looks like. I'm not too sure what the other ones are. Maybe something for the bed. Maybe a leaf spring. Looks like a leaf spring perch here. So it definitely looks like you're going to be building this one for a while here. Okay, now. Okay, it looks like we got an exhaust, fan, maybe a overflow tank, maybe. Brake fluid reservoir, I think. Not too sure. Maybe the top of the intake part. I'm assuming that's what these are. Then we go on and we see we have a dashboard cup holder, it looks like. A steering wheel, steering column, steering stem, a couple seats. That looks like the bar for the dashboard. A couple of those, I'm assuming, or it's for the door panel itself. Looks like a pretty detailed dash, so you can probably detail this out. Mine on my truck was just all tan and black. There was really nothing special about these trucks, especially not here that I've ever seen. They were pretty straightforward, so I probably won't go too crazy on it because mine wasn't too crazy. Mine was also blacked out with tinted windows and everything to the point where nobody ever knew what it was. Anyways, we also have, I don't know what that is, a black tray of some sort. Looks like some cross braces for the chassis. Cool looking radiator shroud. You can see the circle for the van. The other brackets for the headlight buckets, I'm assuming, one of the mounts. And I don't know what these are. They're geared, so I have no idea what those are. So let's keep digging in. So looks like we have some gas tank. What else here? Gas tank. Yeah, two gas tanks. And I don't know what the rest of this stuff looks like. So I guess we're going to have to play the guessing game on what this stuff is. These look like, these here look like levers of some sort. So maybe for the bed controls, I'm assuming. Sweet. All right. Door panels. And then we have the outer doors. Okay, then we have, looks like a gas pedal, brake pedal, some shifters. I don't see a clutch pedal. There's no way this was automatic. Unless I was the only one that couldn't find one at the time, so I had to drive the standard. Okay, we're running out of parts. Just kidding. These, I don't know what those are. Those look like floor mats or mud flaps of some sort. We got a couple mirrors in there. Some bracing, probably maybe for the seats. The wipers. Yeah, and then some more bracing. So you really can go crazy with this thing with the details. I don't know really what those are. Those look like they're for the leaf spring, the blocks. This looks like maybe the back support coming down for the rear of the bed. All right, things just keep coming. So now we got the steel. I mean, this thing's got some weight to it. This thing has really got some weight to it. So you got the rear end. Yeah, it looks like it's a gear-driven setup. So maybe be able to get a servo on there or a servo horn to be able to lock that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Should be able to definitely get a servo horn on there and create something with a servo. You'd probably have to make your own mount if there was room. But like I said, there's a little gear on that. Then you have the front I-beam or beam, depending on where you're from and what you want to call it. But you have your front beam constructed. Man, that's heavy. The hubs are all metal and heavy. That's gonna need some weight down low for sure, and that definitely gives it. Same thing with this. So I'm assuming that some of those covers in this kit are actually for this transmission because there's a lot of holes. So the motor and tranny must literally be covered by the actual motor and transmission plastics. And that is awesome because, like I said, this is heavy. This is a 560 motor. Yeah, it's a 560. I don't know if you can see it, but I will try to get it better there. Here. I don't know if you can see it because of the green. I can barely see it, but it is a 560 motor. 38 turn. 38. Thing's solid. Definitely going to keep the weight where it should be. I hope. Okay. So now, see what else we got. So these are all more steel parts on this thing. Let's get back up here. So a lot of metal on this, definitely. These just look like they're brackets and stuff for the bed. It looks like there's a hole in this one piece straight down. I know the camera's a little dark. Let's see. Yeah, the hole straight down. So that must be for the rod that goes through and controls the bed. And I think that is somewhere in here, I would hope. And this must be the controller for the bed. This is what I'm assuming. That's the little motor and controller for the bed. I literally just didn't even look through images or anything yet. I wanted to be surprised when I got here, and I was definitely surprised. So that, I'm assuming, is the motor for the bed. This is also supposed to come with a winch. So for the bed. So I guess we haven't found that yet either. And more heavy duty metal parts. This is the threaded rod that controls the bed itself. And you got metal drive shafts. So, I mean, at least they thought of everything as far as what was going to break, and they gave you all metal parts. One thing I do like about Cross RC is sometimes they go a little overboard, even though their rigs are scale and they look like they're going to break. They're built pretty good to handle what you normally can do with them. It's not no TRX4 Sport, but it does the job. Okay, beadlock wheels. These are white. I have to try to get these chromed. So, yeah, I had chrome simulators on mine, so I want chrome on these wheels as well. So, looks like there's a couple. Yeah, these. I got 2 big steel. So the hub itself for that 12 millimeter hex looks like it bolts right to the wheel. That's what I'm assuming. That's what it looks like. Would make sense. Okay. But, as you can hear, another solid metal item. And I like these tires. These are cool. They look like a regular retreaded tire. These are neat. I ain't gonna open them yet. Maybe. Let's see here. Okay, never mind. They're easy to open. So let's try looking at one. All right. So they say, I don't know why the camera's so crappy right now, but let's see here. I'm gonna try to get this a little. Okay. So these actually say Cross RC on them. Nothing crazy, just the size and the Cross RC name. Sorry, I'm trying to get the light a little better. I don't know what the heck happened. So, nothing really special about them. I mean, they do look cool. I like them. They look like a stock tire. Just gonna try to fix the lighting real quick here. Okay. Now, should be a little better, I hope. Okay. But, like I said, look like a regular retread. I like them. They look cool. Plus, they came with the kit, so I didn't have to buy anything extra. They are a pain in the butt to get back in this tight plastic here. All right. Put these back together here. Now we have, looks like all the leaf spring stuff. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Okay, looks like just the all the leaves. You gotta literally. They are 1/9s. Definitely 1/9s. Definitely cool looking. Like I said, leaves you gotta build yourself. Obviously, it's a kit, so what'd you expect, right? Not a big deal. I just can't get over the weight of these wheels. These things are insane. No wonder why when I seen it winching up a TRX4, it was working really well. And this is, so I don't know what the other motor's for. I'm gonna have to look and see, but this looks like it's the motor, the up and down motor for the bed. So, I mean, 2 cylinders, obviously they're servoed, probably they just unscrew. I don't know, I wanted to be surprised when I got here, and I didn't get to look up anything. So, I'm running out of room. All right, let's see here. Okay. Sorry if it's a little dark. I didn't have all my lights on today. Let's see here. So, obviously the normal Cross RC style frame, heavy duty, all metal. I'm not going to really take it out, but definitely no flex in it. Definitely solid. So it looks like the bed rails and everything are all made of metal, according to what this looks like. So I guess that's a positive, more durability. Then we have what looks to be, all right, that's the bed, and looks like the sides as well. It's just kind of a clear, like a yellowish plastic. So I'm assuming you paint it to the color you want, which is fine with me. The windows are in there. Looks like all the mounts are in there. So we got the side windows and the back window, it looks like. I don't see a front windshield yet. But yeah, that's the bed. You got the two side rails, it looks like. And then the rear, I think, and a couple other things. So I don't know what those are actually for. We'll have to look into it, but I don't know. So far, it's pretty good. I mean, so far I'm digging it. I just wish I had all my lights on so you guys can get a better glimpse of it. Yes, JP, I'm going to have it look just like my Black International. I will tint the back window and maybe leave the side and the front non-tinted, because my actual truck, everything was tinted. Front windshield, sides, back, everything was blacked right out. The only thing that wasn't black on it was the wooden bed and the chrome simulator wheel caps. So, I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. Obviously, it's not something crazy, but I mean, it matches mine, so, and that thing was cool. All right, now it looks like we got all the wiring for the lights. This looks like the upper globe light or caution light. Then the controller. This does not look like something you want out in the elements consistently. I mean, all the little electronic boards and stuff are kind of wide open. Hopefully we can find a spot to hide them to keep them somewhat waterproof. And now I am definitely running out of room. Okay. So, what do we got here? Okay, so here's the winch. It is a cable winch. I don't know what the controller is, so we'll probably have to find something. Definitely gonna have to find something for that. I mean, it's solid. Everything in this package is all metal, so hopefully, I don't know if I want the cable, but I might switch over to like a fishing line where it kind of looks like a synthetic winch rope. But I mean, that's a heavy package as well. Then we have, okay, so that's what I was looking for. So the detailed motor and transmission. As you can see, the motor and transmission are all covered. It looks like everything bolts right onto the motor and transmission, so you can't see nothing. I don't know what the black line is for. I'll have to figure that out. But you can see it's got the engine cover, the trainee cover. This, I don't know. That I want to say is going to be the front housing, the water pump and everything. So that's probably where the fan is going to bolt on. Then we have everything fallen. Then we have, look like we got the exhaust manifold, possibly intake. Oh, sweet. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but turbo. Let's see here. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit more here. And turbo. Yes. That is awesome. Some meshing. I don't remember where I seen the meshing. All right, here's more of your lenses, your cap for the lights. That'll all probably stay clear. I had all clear LED lights on mine for the DOT and stuff like that, so I'll probably keep all that clear. Keep it original. Not sure where that one goes. That looks like it's for the lights on top of the cab. So there is quite a bit. When they said this thing was definitely a kit, it's definitely a kit. All right, now it looks like we got another inner fender, maybe the rears. Then we have a speaker cover, which probably maybe you could get a sound kit for it, or eventually get a sound kit for it. Or it's for something that I don't know of. But that's the front bumper, or front nose / hood. That looks good. Leave it to Cross RC to build something cool. Like, that just looks so good. That is awesome. Now I gotta find more room to put this stuff. Okay. Looks like all the screws, nuts, and bolts and everything. Looks like the hinges for the doors are in there as well. And the last little bit, the cab. That cab is sweet. It really is cool. And it looks like there's the floor. Oh, it's open. Let's take it out. Careful. So that's the floor. Basic, nothing crazy. And then there's the rest of the cab. Oh, got a fingerprint on it. The only thing I don't know if I want to do, like when I originally got mine, it was bed lined gray, like a flat gray too, nothing cool. So I don't know if I want to bed line this and then go over it in black, like I did, or what. So that's where I don't know what I want to do yet. I would like to not bedline it and then just paint it black, but then it's going to give it a nice shine. I kind of want it just like mine. So I may have to spray it with black bed liner, let it sit, and then hit it with the black paint. So that's the only thing I'm not sure of yet. But I mean, I'll probably build the chassis, figure out a good chrome paint to paint the wheels. I can put those together until I figure out what I want to do with this body. But I haven't really seen any good chrome paint yet. So if anybody knows of any good chrome paint that actually looks like a shiny chrome, let me know, because I don't know. Now this is where nothing's gonna fit back in here. This project's got to hold off for a little bit. I mean, it's gonna really take some time to put together, and I think with all the details, it's gonna be a disaster, because I want everything detailed, like the motor, the transmission, everything. Those lights, I wonder if I could put them over here. This is going to be like Jenga, everybody. I figure you guys can watch me do it. It's going to be a disaster. Are they metal? You could have them powder coated, chrome. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, they're all metal. I just didn't want to drop something off and wait 7 months to have it powder coated. And then when I get it back, it's not the way I like it anyways. So I was a little nervous about giving them away to someone. There's no way I'm going to be able to fit all this back in this box. No way. Holy crap. What? Holy crap, I got everything back in the box. You guys believe that? I actually got it in there. What? I just throw everything on the grill. I don't use an oven. I'm not allowed gas. I don't have electric oven yet. Yeah, no, I probably. Like I said, I'm gonna research it, and if I can find somebody I know that powder coats and I can trust them with the wheels, I will go that route. But just any random company, I'm not gonna trust, especially not with this build. I want to make sure I get my stuff back. I once had a guy I know. He he went to go have motorcycle parts powder coated. They went over the color. He got it back. It was a different color, and he said, "Oh, it'll be fine." And he was never happy with it ever again. I ended up selling the bike. So, I don't want to be that guy. But all I know is this is going to take some time to build the right way. But, I mean, the wheels, the tires, like I said, everything is just solid. Tires look cool. I don't know how grippy they're going to be in dirt, but there's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And like I said, it's all metal too. This is the great part. Like, everything is metal. Like, this, the motor setup and everything is just solid. This weighs just as much as the rear axle. So, I mean, they're definitely keeping the weight in the front. So, the only thing I did not see is any servos, an ESC. So, looks like we'll need the servos, ESC, a good controller. Probably, I'm going to say at least a 6-channel, probably a 6-channel receiver, it seems like. Oh boy, I'm never going to get this all back in here. All right. But yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely a detailed kit. Definitely a detailed kit. Definitely gonna have to do this one right. Like the fan shroud and everything, that thing's just neat. Better get started on this. Summer's short. We're gonna need this for the summer. All right, so as you can see, there's some work to be done. Let's see what they say is the first spot. Okay, electronic equipment not included. Inspect your radio after operating your radio, blah, 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 blah. I'm just trying to see how many channels it said you needed. Doesn't really tell you. I mean, I like the fact that all the part numbers are on here too. Like, every part number you may need is literally listed right here. Cross RC always does this. Looks like wiring schematics. as well for all your electrical. Battery not included, ESC on and off. So steering servo not included. 1, 2. All right, let's see here. It looks like they're operating on a 4-channel receiver. So you need a shift servo in the front. Then you need a steering servo. On and off switch. Yeah, so what do we got here? I'm just trying to figure out where everything goes. Oh. Yeah, all the lights inside, wow. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good one. So the motor and trainee are already tester after assembly. Finish and adjust gear meshing clearance. So I want you to adjust the trainee is already built. So I don't know what they're actually wanting you to do. So really, I mean, it looks like they want you to put the motor and everything, motor and trainee together first. Yeah. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking. I'm kind of amazed right now. So yeah, they literally want you to put the motor and trainee shift servos together, the leaf springs together. And let's see if I can show you guys this. So, you guys zoomed in here. So the rear end's already put together, but here's your lock and unlock. So all you do is just grab it and twist it. It's geared on the end. It's blind, so you might be able to put something on there to help move it instead of trying to turn it. So almost like an old steering servo horn or something like that. But I don't know. It's kind of cool. Like I said, it's pretty sweet. I don't know. My fan was white, so I'll have to probably do the fan in white. Unless it came white, I don't remember. I think it comes gray. So we might have to paint that one white. But looks like the battery tray is underneath the bed. So yeah, it definitely looks like the battery tray is underneath the bed. Like you literally got to put all the shift levers together and everything. That's cool. I mean, that's going to be time consuming, but it's cool. Then they stapled some screws to this for some odd reason. I have no idea. Oh, because the gearbox that splines and turns, what you have to do is it looks like it covers the bed. Why does it go through the bed? I have no idea because that bed moves. So, unless that helps with the bed. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to that. But there's definitely a lot to do. Yes. Remember when I said earlier that there was a grill in there and it looks like a speaker cover. So here's the speaker and it goes inside the dash. So I wonder what you have to do to get that sound kit. I'm going to have to look into that because that's in the dashboard. So I'm going to have to look to see what you need to do to get that sound kit. But yeah, it's definitely some kind of sound kit and speaker system there. So let's go back to the front and see if there's an option. Because it says the speaker's not included. but it doesn't give you an optional part number for that. Speaker, the wire. Yeah, they're not giving you that. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely doesn't show. Yeah, it definitely doesn't show an optional speaker. Let's see if it says it in the front here. No, new. No. No, that's the motor. Assembly. No. Okay. That's the part number for it, or the part number for the grill assembly. But it's not showing the actual part number for the speaker. Yeah, I'm not seeing no part number for the speaker system. Okay, looks like that. Channel 4, please plug short circuit cap. And vehicle, go ahead, but brake lamp turns on. Yeah, they're not showing nothing for the actual sound kit. So it must just be able to get the regular Cross RC sound kit, and it must bolt right in. I am assuming. But there you have it. That's what was in my box from Cross RC. I'm just trying to see the 15 of manual. Yeah, doesn't tell you anything about nothing about the extra speaker. The 4 channels requested. It is required to have 5 channels or more if you have the sound kit. So I'll have to go on Cross RC's site and see what they say about a sound kit. And I wonder if it's dedicated to this truck. But probably not. It's probably going to be their normal one that they sell. It is required to have 5 channels or more if you have a sound kit. So call it a 6-channel minimal, probably, to run this whole truck. And then you have to program everything to the controller. So if you want to turn the lights on or anything, unless you have them on all the time, but that's not as good. It'd be cool to be able to turn everything on and off. So, but there you have it. Cool stuff from Cross RC. That is the WT4. No, I will not use it for pulling. No, I will not take it off any sweet jumps, but I will be using it. So, we did good on time. Only an hour today. This is great. Oh my gosh. That is a heavy box. So, thank you for joining in. Until next time, I do have the van. Actually, you know what? Gonna look sick with a race car on the back. Yes, it's gonna look good with one of those, the Huna truck, the 114 scale Huna truck on it for sure. You know what? Let's talk. So we're gonna move that big box over to the side for now. So I had the SCX6 on the bench earlier today in this live feed, and I bought that clipless mount system. If you don't have one, you definitely need it, because that is so much easier than trying to flip over the SCX6. Fine laser designs is who makes it. And like I said, I mean, for the $30, it was definitely worth it. As you can see, It literally just clips on, and it's tough. You just unclip it. But as you can see, he makes them for quite a bit of vehicles. And it doesn't seem like anybody's having an issue with them either. So, yeah, definitely not. Definitely worth getting that, especially if you own the SCX6, because literally just flip the latch and it flies wide open. It's perfect. It's great. Works good. Let's talk about real quick the backyard course. I know a lot of people are asking me questions and stuff about it. We had some of the guys over from Fields the other day just to kind of, I don't know, kind of give it a test run since some of the upgrades and such. I redid a lot, added a lot more lighting, so at night it looks cool. So, let's see here. That's fine laser design, just in case you needed to see his sticker and his info. But as you can see, I kind of cleaned everything up, added a bit more. I know a lot of people like to see it at night because it looks cool. But, ooh, look, that was from the other day too. You can tell with the campers in the back. Okay, so as most of you know, that's how it looks at night. I added a whole bunch of stuff. I redid the front entrance, put some rocks in there so it looks neat and clean. The other entrance, I have to make the sign still, but I made that a little bit cleaner too because I got tired of the dirt consistently piling up right there. So now I raised those up, made it look a little nicer. I added a old school light underneath the overhang area because underneath that area was a little dark last Friday and you really couldn't see nothing coming through. Let's see if I have another. There we go. So as you can see, I mean, you can actually see underneath there, which is great. All right. We added a weird little camp area. I'm going to tear those apart and put lights in them too. There is going to be, once the add-on comes in, we move the shed and we start redoing the back. There's a full creek kind of system going to go through with a pump and everything that I got to design when the shed is moved. But that'll probably go up 3 to 4 tiers, and it'll be rocked concrete. So it almost looked like if you went to Spragbrook and crawled. The water will pump through, come up to the top, and then re-go into a pond that I'll make out of an old big blue swimming pool. So it'll continuously cycle. There'll be a bridge over it, so you'll come out of the rock area, go over the bridge, which will be the big creek pond thing, and you'll go on to another obstacle and so on and so forth. But so that little campsite in front of that pond area that's going to be raised up will be a campsite underneath it. So you guys can pull in there, get some pictures, videos, driving through there. You can park a rig there if you want. But right now that's a temporary solution until we move the shed and get started on the back. But we also added in the front, I know you guys seen this on Facebook, but I added a little campsite. I made a little campfire, added the lights inside that camper. I notched a little hole where the people are sitting so that it looks like there's light underneath it, like they have a little light on the front of the camper underneath. Let's see here. So as you guys know me, I like to nerd out a lot. So there's a little bit better of the campsite. Obviously, you can see the waterfall behind it, which looks neat. Probably should wipe the camper off a little bit, but what are you going to do? Okay, so that's how it looks like at night. Obviously, the phone does a little bit more as far as brightening it a bit because it's dark out. But as you can see, it's pretty bright. Actually, really bright back there. Let's get rid of that one. You can see the colored pond. I added some green in the trees to make everything glow. So if you wanted to take pictures, at least everything is somewhat bright. You can actually get a decent picture. The new entranceway. So added a light underneath the one bridge that was actually really dark for a while. And I had a hard time getting another light in there, but these are all controllable, so I could change the color as well or dim it out if it's too bright. But like I said, we'll have something going on back there soon. I know everybody's dying to get back there. Right now, I'm just having some little quick last minute things back there just to, kind of break the trails in, test some things. I'm always changing something. Like the one trail along the fence, I don't have a picture of it. I ripped that all apart again and changed it again because it was getting too easy back there. That section is not supposed to be easy. I have a few easy bypasses if you don't want to take that way. So, but I won't sit here and talk about that. Obviously, you guys see the pictures all over the place on Facebook. But thank you for tuning in. I know it's a beautiful day, and some of you guys just want to be outside. But yeah, I'm going to go and do some research on this WT4 and figure out paint. Thank you. Take care. Bye. See you guys later. Have a good one. Adios.